guys? Another day out on the range doing some videos today. This is all coming from the iPhone. Recently we lost Hammer 556. He was doing all the YouTube videos for us, but now it's just me and my wife on the good old iPhone. So I hope you enjoy. If you don't, unsubscribe right now. If you do, definitely subscribe right now. But today, probably talking about one of my favorite things to talk about, one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite things to just overall have in general is red dots on pistols. And not just red dots on pistols, but the Leupold Deltapoint Pro. So I've spent a ton of time with the Leupold Deltapoint Pro. This one here on my STI 2011 from Shooting Surplus is new. But I recently had a Deltapoint Pro on my 19X for about a year, probably over 30,000 rounds through that gun and that dot. Love the Deltapoint Pro. Now its competitor, probably its biggest competitor, the Trijicon RMR. We're gonna be kind of comparing a couple things to that, but the new Trijicon SRO is coming out and maybe we'll get best of both worlds. But for now, this is the red dot. If I had to just shoot, this is the one I want. Now overall, if I wanted to carry a gun in the apocalypse, I'm taking the RMR because that thing is indestructible. That thing is a boss. But overall, just shooting, field of view, clear glass, crisp dot, the Leupold Deltapoint Pro is what you want in a red dot optic. So starting off, mounting options, Deltapoint Pro versus the RMR. They're gonna mount the same way. Let's go into glass. Hey, this is gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna sit here and mess around. You guys go do the own research you want. I'm just gonna tell you the pros and cons of both and what I love about the Leupold Deltapoint Pro. Glass clarity goes to the Deltapoint Pro. Field of view, basically your window size, goes to the Deltapoint Pro. Not as rugged as the RMR. I broke one. Hey, you know, Sage Dynamics is dropping these things and they're breaking. I don't know how well of a test that is. I did break a Deltapoint Pro at once, broke the glass, but the dot did still work. But I love this thing. If you want a red dot for overall just shooting in general and carry, because I'm going to start carrying this dot, I'm going to put it on an X Compact, and I really love the Deltapoint Pro. It's a phenomenal optic. Battery life, it's going to the RMR. Deltapoint Pro battery life is anywhere from 3 to 8, 9 months. I usually got about 3.5 months out of mine. What I like about the Deltapoint Pro, top loading battery, badass. You don't have to take this optic off, re-zero it, you know, put your battery in, re-zero it, waste all that time, pop the battery out with a little slot right here, throw it in, and you're back on the range shooting. No re-zeroing, none of that crap. Just get back on the range to train, most importantly. Zeroing this guy, it's easy, super easy, just like the RMR or any other dot. What I like about the Deltapoint Pro, and the RMR does as well. Sorry, I know this video is on the Deltapoint Pro, but like I said, we're gonna compare the RMR because that's his competitor. Adjustments. So with the Trijicon RMR, you've got a plus and a minus sign. With the Deltapoint Pro, all you do is press this button here. It'll either bring the dot up and then bring the dot down slowly. So that is how you go about adjusting your red dot with the Deltapoint Pro. Kind of like it, but I do prefer the Trijicon RMR adjustments more. I threw this dot on this gun and had this thing zeroed within 3 to 4 minutes. It's that easy. So no issues with zeroing. The adjustments are super easy, and overall, very, very easy to get out in the range, zero, and get going on training. So Deltapoint Pro comes in 2 MOA configurations. You got the 2.5 MOA single dot minute of angles, so the single dot, single red dot like you see right here, or just imagine you're seeing a single red dot, most of you already know, or you can get this model in a 7.5 MOA triangle. Not a big fan of the triangle personally. I did shoot one on a flux defense brace and all that crap on a Glock, but I just like the single dot. Easier for my eyes to pick up, even though with that 7.5 MOA triangle, you can really get a really nice refined zero and accurate shots with the tip of that triangle. So hey, if you're not interested in a dot, definitely check out the triangle. So one thing I love, again, about the Deltapoint Pro, besides the field of view, besides the glass clarity, besides a single nice 2.5 MOA crisp dot, the price. Price range is anywhere from $300 to $330 brand new. A lot cheaper than the Trijicon RMR. The SRO is coming in at like $600. So overall, awesome price on the Deltapoint Pro. So ultimately, Deltapoint Pro, if I'm just shooting, if I'm carrying this thing, if I'm just out on the range or competition shooter, anything in general, I'm going with the Deltapoint Pro. Now, if I'm in the apocalypse, I'm doing some Mad Max type shit, I want the Trijicon RMR. Now, if you like this video, as always, don't have to say it, like, comment, subscribe, I really appreciate that. If you're interested in a Deltapoint Pro, an STI, a Surefire, anything, guns, gear, all that good stuff, check out Shooting Surplus. I'll post a link below. BIG5 is my discount code. I do not receive anything but a couple gadgets here and there. I don't get paid anything like that. BIG5 will save you 5% over there at Shooting Surplus. They really treat me well, so please go out and check their website. The internet's gun shop. They literally have everything, guys. Ultimately, we're out on the range, so get out and train, guys. More importantly, this shit doesn't matter if you're not out here training. So get out and train. We'll see you next time. So enough talking about the Deltapoint Pro. Let's shoot the damn thing. Here we go. Bear solution drill, 5 yards. I'm comprised of bad days and southern regrets. I got the paint on the tech and the clip in the knot. Say another word like pig, you get pop, you recline. I lay your ass back just like a lazy boy. Glass, just super clear. Tracking the dot, super easy. Overall, you want a good optic for shooting, Deltapoint Pro is what you want. Until I turn a certain like soda, so attitude was cool, I'm just an old man, but I'm still